Hello my fellow weirdos, and welcome to another speed build. This one is actually, so I'm filming a machinima. I don't know how to say that exactly, machinima. That's how I pronounce it. I don't know how it's actually pronounced, but I am going to be filming one, and I wanted there to be a penthouse apartment, but I didn't like the one that they already had, or the pre-made penthouse apartment, so I had this idea for a pool. It all started with the pool, so I wanted the pool to be like a dual layered pool. But there's like one room that you can go in that is like just a room surrounded by water. So I basically built the entire apartment based on this pool, and you can see it's like the first thing I built was the pool. But I wanted it to be a very fancy kind of swanky hotel. I mean, not hotel, a swanky like penthouse. But I had a very specific character in mind when I was building this. So basically, the character is a reclusive artist who he hardly ever leaves his house because, you know, he's got agoraphobia. So he doesn't like to leave his apartment, so he has everything he needs there. He has an artist studio, he has like a photography room. You know, he's got everything he needs to just basically live in this apartment without ever leaving. But I also wanted it to be like he's doesn't want to go out, but he likes to look out. He likes to see the city. So I decided to make it mostly windows. Like everywhere you look, there's just windows. It's just like a glass house, basically. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to call it, but glass house is in the running. But yeah, it's kind of not a huge space. I tried not to fill it. I didn't want to clutter it up too much because I really want to be able to use it in game. So I didn't want to clutter it all that much. I did make it a little bit, you know, cluttery, I guess. But it was very, very hard to do the floor plan of this because I wanted it to be different, and I wanted it to be, you know, like flowing lines, kind of like an artist made the building, you know, like an artist planned it out. So I basically just every time there was a corner, I kind of made it into a diagonal, and I put plants outside. Like, I don't know how they're gonna water those trees. Maybe they just grow on their own. They don't ever take care of those trees. Maybe they have a guy, like a window washer type person, come and trim the trees. I don't know. But yeah, there's trees out on the edge there. I thought that was kind of funny, but I like the way they look. I think it's pretty interesting. And oh, and also the columns on the second floor are actually pools. I was thinking it would be cool if they were like fish tanks, so I was trying to like figure out a way to make it look like a fish tank. But I mean, I guess if I put one in there, it could have worked, but I didn't. And I really wanted the whole, like the column from the bottom to the top, like the first floor columns, I wanted them to be pools too, but you can't put a pool on top of a pool. So yeah, I could have just like made them see-through, but I really like the way they looked not see-through. So now, in this one, I kind of started on the deck, or the roof. I wanted it to have a really cool like roof line, but I wanted it to be all like where you could walk on it. I didn't want it to be like blocked off or anything. Because I want this guy to like live his entire life. You know, when he wants to go outside, he just goes out on his roof. Because he's mainly more afraid of like people than he is of, you know, being outside. So he wanted to have like a big open area. Yeah, so so this was my little build. Yeah, I spent I think 12 hours building this, and the video, this speed build was so daunting to me because it was like 12 hours of footage. And it was just like, what do I do? But I think I did a pretty good job cutting it. So it's pretty cohesive. I mean, I do jump around a lot, so I do apologize for that. But, yeah, I really, really love this build. And it's so, like, crazy and just, like, I don't know, it's not like, really, like, crazy, or, you know, it's different. It's a different look to it, but it's also kind of fancy still, you know? Because like I said, I wanted it to be like a quirky, like, artist lives there and he's, you know, and yeah, you get it, right? But, yeah, so I put, I'm not sure what it's called, but it is an island living floor tile. And I put it in the video, like I enlarged it so you can see what it's called, but I put those all over the roof, so it's like a skylight. And I put like little specks of skylights all over the whole roof, so you can like walk on them, and I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. And I really do, I hate the telescope in this game. Like, the observatory is so loud. Like, I hate using it in the game because it's like, why do they have to be like, you know? Like, why is there like a way we could just turn off that specific thing? And I really wish we had the telescopes that were just the little tiny, you know, personal telescopes, not the big giant telescopes. So, but yeah, I put it on there because it really looked nice on the very top of that, the roof, the very top roof. And this kitchen is so cool. Like, I don't think I've ever really used is it Cool Kitchen? Is that what the pack is called? I don't think I've ever really used those. Maybe I have. But I used like the whole set, the top and the bottom cabinets. So, yeah, as you can see right here, I'm kind of molding the rooms so they're more rounded instead of the just flat square things. And I realized after I had the floor plan in my mind that I didn't have an actual living room. And so I had to move, I squished the dining room down so I could fit in a living room because, you know, you have to have a living room in your house. You can't, I mean, I guess you could not have one. But I mean, there's two like giant lobby areas, but there's no TV. So I figured when I put the TV in, I was going to put like a giant TV. And I really used the heck out of those, the Dream Home Decorators sofas. Like, they're everywhere throughout this build because I really like the way the sofas like follow the walls around. So I did use those a lot in this build. And this big open empty room, like, I still feel kind of like it's missing something. But I put like a fish tank on the level above it, and I thought maybe I should move that down. But I kind of like it big and empty and open, like, that's just, you know, because it's just the room that you present to the world, where all the other rooms are kind of hidden, except for this workout room, which you can see from everywhere because it's in the middle of the pool. So yeah, I figured I'd put the little workout room in there. I forgot I was going to do an arcade too. But I figured, I guess he doesn't really need an arcade. And this art studio, I'll go back to it in a second, I think. Now I'm on the photography studio. But the art studio looks so pretty after I put all the other stuff in. And this is a developing room, in case you don't realize that. I made the walls red because, you know, when you go in there, they always show them with like the red light on when they're in there. And I also put like a little alarm light saying, you know, don't come in because I'm working in here. Not that a lot of people use film anymore, but this photographer used film. He's very, you know, he uses all kinds of art, but this this art studio. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I love like everything about the art studio. In this bathroom came out super good. I mean, I love everything about this build. I could just go on and on just saying how much I love it. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. I guess that's probably all. I can maybe let you guys listen to music for the rest. But I did just want to let you know that I am going to be streaming on Twitch again. Hopefully, as long as I can figure out why I keep dropping frames and stuff. But hopefully when I get that all sorted out, I will be streaming on Twitch. And I guess that's about it. Hopefully I'm gonna get this machinima going so I can actually do it, because I'm really excited about this machinima. I have the whole, like, I have the script and everything written. I just need to film it. So I'm really excited about this machinima, and hopefully I can get it as good as it is in my head so you guys can enjoy it, because I really, really like it. Okay, so now see that couch right there? That it's gone now, but the couch in the middle, like, balcony area, I actually separated apart and put fish tanks in it, so the couch was just surrounding the fish tanks. I don't do it in the video, that right there, but I don't do it in the video, but I do it, and you can see it in the screenshots, so make sure you stay until the screenshots so you can see that. Anyways, this should be up on the gallery by the time I publish this video. And I will say goodbye now, and I will quit babbling and all that stuff. So if you liked it, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one. And remember to always stay weird, because weirdos rule. And I will see you in the next video. And hopefully you'll see my machinima soon. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye!